It's officially boating season for most of us here in North America now. Everybody's out having a good time out of the water and really starting to enjoy themselves. I'm glad you guys could stop by and catch this episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. Our first subject we're going to talk about this week is going to be that trailer life. Yes, not all of us can afford big beautiful marinas, and some of us have to trailer our boats to get around, kind of like my man is doing here. This is a pretty unique setup. I guess if it's nice enough out to ride and you want to go boating, he can get both in right now. But I'm really curious how he's going to back this down the ramp. That looks like that could get a little tricky. Our next boater shows you the advantages of the aluminum trailer. It's lightweight, makes it so maneuverable that you can do just about anything with it, kind of like you're seeing these guys do right here. You can get into tight spaces and get it down to the ramp. Some of us don't even have a ramp though, but we still have to live that trailer life, kind of like we're seeing here. This is down in Australia, and from what I'm understanding, this is a pretty common scene down there. Here in the States, we don't see these types of things a whole lot, but this is nuts to watch. I'm curious how they get back out to the boats. I guess you've got to swim back out to your boat after you've launched it using this, but this Toyota here with the snorkel definitely is getting the job done. I really am kind of curious to see the recovery on this one as well. Some of us want to live that trailer life, but for whatever reason, we just can't. Maybe our vehicle can't tow it. Maybe we can't afford the trailer, but we're going boating, we're going fishing anyway, kind of like we're seeing this guy do right here. This is a pretty unique setup. I wonder if he took the wind factor in on this one, because it looks like the amount of drag he has going on with this thing definitely is affecting that rack he's towing with. Sometimes breakups are hard, but sometimes we've just got to get rid of that trailer life. We just can't live with it anymore, so we decide we're going to do something kind of like this guy, maybe jackknife our trailer and just leave the boat wherever. We're just done, we're not going to be doing it anymore. And of course, when this happens, your friends always got jokes.
Hey, Brian. Brian, where's the boat? Brian, where's the boat? It's in the middle of the... Brian, it's in the middle of the street. Brian, the boat is in the street.
Our next subject, we're going to cover some all-time boneheads. We had a couple big ones come up this week, and this is one of the first ones. Here, I'm not sure 100% on what the whole story is. I've seen multiple versions of this now, but basically, this guy in this boat is coming through all these bass boats, churning up a wake and knocking these boats around. But apparently, these bass boats came rolling through first, calling it really close to some kids, causing some damage on the shore, and my man just got frustrated and mad, went back out here to take his anger. Either which way, this still is not right, and my man is still a bonehead for doing it. If he really had an issue, he probably should have called the authorities of some kind, because coming out here and doing this, man, is just going to make it worse. And our other bonehead, well, you're going to wonder what he's doing. He's kind of just standing there doing nothing for whatever reason, just looking in the back of his Lincoln Navigator like he's looking for the long lost whatever it is. And all of a sudden you see him close the tailgate and he's about to get back in his truck, and there's a reason he's doing this, and that's because somebody's walking up. My man came over here with some quite different intentions than you would think. No, he's not boat shopping looking at that World Cat. He's looking for a 5-finger discount on an engine cowl. That's right in front of the dealership, he's going to pull this Yamaha engine cowl off, throw it in the back of his truck, and take off. This really took some cojones to do right in broad daylight in front of the dealership. I hope they got this guy. Our next subject is going to be the little speed demons that we see out there on the water, and I love watching these guys zip by. Every time I see one of these little speedboats come flying past me, I always look back at my wake to see how much air they get, make sure everybody's alright, but it's just always fun to watch them go at it. My man right here is no different. He's really out there enjoying himself, having a good time. The kind of wild part about this scene, when you really think about it, the boat that's recording this is actually just keeping up with them. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. Just so you guys know, almost every one of these videos this week actually came from our Drain Plug Mafia Facebook page group. If you haven't joined us over there, come on over and hang out with us. If you ever see anything crazy happening on your waterway, be sure to hit me up on Facebook or Instagram and let me know, and you might see your story over here. And if you haven't already, drop an anchor on that subscribe button. If not, I'm coming to steal your drain plug.